My name is Evan. This is the Canyon Carver. Let's go rip some canyons. Good morning, guys. This is the Canyon Carver. My name is Evan, and today we are in the Malibu canyons, and we are gonna drive on a funky little road called Tuna Canyon Road. It's technically like a fire trail. At the top of it, it's really tight and narrow. And at points, if a car is coming uphill, you're gonna wonder if you're even supposed to be on the road. But promise me, it is worth it, because towards the end of the run, the bottom I'd say bottom third, maybe bottom half, it becomes a one-way road going down. It is one of the few roads in Los Angeles where you can actually, drive a driving line. And so please sit back, relax, and join me on Tuna Canyon. It's gonna be really fun. I'm driving my 1999 996, and this is a great car for this road because it's really lightweight, nimble, and doesn't have a ton of power, so you can put it down. This particular car has maybe a little over 300 horsepower, and that's coming from an intake as well as an X-pipe with race catalytic converters. As far as suspension goes, it has Bilstein B8s, H&R springs for reliability mods. It has a low temp thermostat as well as an FVD oil pan that's baffled. It has a new AOS, the IMS bearings have been done, every new water pump, anything that I could have done to make this car reliable, I've pretty much done. The interior is very modified. I have GT3 Club Sport seats. I have a roll cage, and here we have a little obstacle. Excuse me while I go over the yellow line a little bit so I don't get a flat tire. I should have mentioned that it rained last night, which typically isn't the best time to go up in the canyons. But I have been driving up here since I was 16 years old. I'm 32 now. I just know to take it easy. It's not a race. This isn't a race car, although I kind of pretend it is. And, we're up here to meditate, to get away from the stresses of real life and enjoy the views, enjoy the nature, and enjoy sports cars, because they may not be long for this world in their current state. I do love rowing my own gears, and this is a really fun, engaging car to do that in. As a 32-year-old, this car came out when I was like 8, 9 years old, and it's the car I really wanted. I know that 996s certainly aren't the most loved generation, but it's special for me. I'm gonna pause to have you take a look at this absolutely stunning view of the entire Southern California coast right here. You can see downtown LA, you can see Westwood, you can see Playa del Rey, Long Beach. Incredible view right there. All right, join me in a few minutes at the top of the road. Well, what's been a few minutes for me has been exactly 1 second for you. As you can see, there is Tuna Canyon Road. We are gonna make a right and head down the mountain. So as you can see, this is quite a narrow road, and there's two-way traffic here. So do not cut here if you can avoid it, because you could get caught with a little nasty surprise of like a Tesla coming up. This part is still really fun. You're not going fast, but there's a lot of these little switchbacks. See what I mean? Gotta be careful there. I can tell that these tires are, getting towards the end of their life. I don't have quite the same turn-in that I used to have. Yeah, but it's also damp and cold, so not too concerned about it. More traffic. I did this road once in a Lotus Elise, and oh my God, was that the most fun experience ever. you know, there's just nothing more raw than one of those. Such a cute and stunning little road. I just love it. This time of year, there's a lot of greenery. It's nice and cool. Car likes it, and there you go. Road narrows. It's only gonna get tighter from here. Looks like I've found some enthusiasts. What up? And it's gonna continue to get tighter from here. When you get to this point, you start seeing some cars parked up. Make sure to slow down. There's a hiking trail here. I don't know if it's a good hike. This isn't a hiking review channel. Slowing down here, totally worth it, because there are some speed bumps that are coming up, and if you have a really low car, it could be challenging. Luckily, this car doesn't really have any aero to speak of. It is a little lower than stock, but I have a really challenging driveway that this car needs to be parked in, and it just can't be any lower. So we're gonna take it easy into first. Super wet here, not a lot of sunlight. Isn't this a cool road? I love it. I mean, it's not like you're going really quick or anything, but it's just really pretty. And actually a pretty efficient way to get down the mountain. As I said, this is basically a fire road. Now, right here is where it becomes a one-way road, which is super cool. Because like I said, you can take a racing line, like I'm gonna go wide, get the apex. It's super wet right now. We're not gonna be breaking any records here, but it's still fun. How cool is this? I don't really get why there are these stop signs here, because it's supposed to be one way, but hey, this is a on the YouTube, and I'm gonna obey the traffic laws. Okay, we're gonna continue down the hill. Woo! Oh man, you could totally just understeer right into that wall there. Look how tight this is. Super fun. I'm gonna have to do this road again when it's dry so I can show you guys really how it's done, but here's where it gets real exciting. How cool is this? Oh yeah! Hard on the brakes. I feel like I'm a rally driver. Oh man, car got a little sideways. It's super slick right here. I want to just disclaim, like, get this right out of the way. This is one of my first videos, if not my first. I'm shooting a bunch of stuff today. I am not the best driver in the world. I have a bunch of friends who are much better than me, but I do have a lot of experience. I have never had any accidents in the canyons, knock on wood, and I'd like to keep it that way. And one way of doing that is having some self-preservation and knowing that we're super blessed to be able to have these roads here and be able to exercise our sports cars on them. So be safe, it's worth it. You can hear my Frodo race pads are starting to come into life. They finally have some heat into them and they feel freaking awesome. This car also has stainless steel brake lines and RBF, I think 600 or 660 brake fluid. So this car is really fully track ready. I haven't brought it on a track yet. but I think I'm ready to do it. Getting near the bottom here. There are a couple really crazy hairpins that are coming up here. Boom. Boom. What a fun road. Again, this is another road. It's like, oh my God, this needs to be a rally stage. Going uphill would be wild, but there is no way to drive this road uphill. And I kind of consider that the end of the run. You know, now here it gets really wooded. And that's pretty much it. Well, guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate the support. You know, this channel is really an extension of like what I've been doing for years, and I decided I'm just gonna start videotaping what I do every weekend, and this is how I clear my mind. I'm busy during the week. We all have personal life stresses and work stresses. This is how I choose to clear my head. It's an expensive hobby, but it's what keeps me sane. Thank you so much for joining, and you can follow me on Instagram at The Canyon Carver. Please like and subscribe for more content to come. And, you know, let me know what sort of roads you want to see in the future. I'd love to basically run every road here in Malibu. Take care, guys. Bye.